In previous lecture, we discussed capacitance of capacitor. There are three cases to find the capacitance of capacitor. In case 1, there is a free space between plates of capacitor. In previous discussion, we derived the expression for capacitance of capacitor when there is a free space between the plates of capacitor and found the result C naught is equal to epsilon naught A by D. Today we discuss capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor when there is a dielectric slab filled between the plates of capacitor. Now here we discuss case 2. If there is a dielectric fits between the plates of parallel plate capacitor. Now here let capital A is the area of each plate of capacitor as well as area of dielectric slab, and D is the separation between plates as well as thickness of slab. So these are the assumptions to derive the expression for capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor when there is a dielectric fully filled between the plates of capacitor. In this case, dielectric filled between the plates of capacitor completely. That means there is no any free space between the plates of capacitor. Now here a parallel plate capacitor. Charge on first plate plus Q given by source and charge at second plate produced due to induction and outer surface connect with earth. That means there is no charge on outer surface. Now this one is the separation between plates and total area, total volume between the plates filled by a dielectric of dielectric constant K. Let E naught is the electric field in vacuum. Actually here we derive an expression for capacitance of parallel plate capacitor when there is a dielectric field between plate, and it compare with capacitance when there is a free space between plates. Now here let E naught is the electric field in vacuum and K is the dielectric constant of dielectric. Then what is the field? What is the new field when dielectric field between the plate? This field became E, and we know that there is a relation between dielectric constant, field in medium and field in vacuum. But here we know that K is equal to E naught by E. Then what is the value of E? E naught by K. But E naught is equal to Q divided by epsilon naught A. This expression derived in first case. E naught is equal to sigma by epsilon naught. Here E naught is equal to sigma by epsilon naught and the sigma is equal to Q by A. Now E naught is equal to Q divided by epsilon naught A. Now we substitute the value of E naught in above expression. We get electric field between the plate when there is a dielectric field. Now E is equal to, now substituting the value of E naught here, we get Q divided by epsilon naught A divided by K. That means E is equal to Q divided by K epsilon naught A. This one is the expression for electric field intensity between the plate when there is a dielectric field. Now, secondly, we find the potential difference between plate. Now, V is equal to ED. Potential difference between the plate is equal to product of uniform electric field and separation between plate. So now we substitute the value of E here. We get QD divided by K epsilon naught E. And finally, we apply the concept, we apply the expression for capacitance of parallel plate capacitor. C is equal to Q by V. Thus the capacitance of parallel plate capacitor when there is dielectric. C is equal to Q by V. Now we substitute the value of V from this expression. We get here Q divided by QD divided by K epsilon naught A. Q to Q cancel. C is equal to K epsilon naught A by D. This one is the expression for capacitance of parallel plate capacitor when there is a dielectric field between plate. But epsilon naught A by D is equal to C naught. That means capacitance of parallel plate capacitor when there is a free space. But C naught is equal to epsilon naught A by D. The C is equal to K C naught. That means when there is a dielectric field between plate, then its capacitance became K time. K is the dielectric constant. If dielectric constant is 1000, then capacitance became 1000 time. If dielectric constant is 200, then capacitance became 200 time. Now here K is equal to C divided by C naught. Now we define dielectric constant in terms of capacitance. Dielectric constant of any dielectric is defined as the ratio of capacitance of parallel plate capacitor when there is a dielectric introduced between the plates to capacitance of parallel plate capacitor when there is a free space. So now here K is equal to C divided by C naught. From this expression it is clear that what is the importance of dielectric. When we introduce dielectric between the plates of capacitor, then its capacity increase by K time. Now here we study third case. In third case, we take a dielectric slab between the plate in a small region. when dielectric slab of thickness T and T is less than D. D is the separation between plate. Between the plates. Now here we take a parallel plate capacitor. Initially there is a free space between the plates of capacitor. This one is the charge plus Q, this one is the charge minus Q. Now we introduce a dielectric slab of thickness T and T is less than D. So now here we take a dielectric slab. This one is the dielectric slab. It have dielectric constant K. It have dielectric constant K and the thickness of dielectric slab is T and the separation between plate is D. And the area of each plate is capital A as well as area of this dielectric slab. Area of plates capital A and area of dielectric slab is also capital A. From figure it is clear that there are two types of region between the plates. There are two types of region. In some region there is a air here and here. There is a air or free space. And this one is the dielectric. That means there are two expression for electric field intensity. In air we take electric field intensity E naught, and in dielectric here we take electric field intensity E. Now here let E naught electric field intensity in free space and E is the electric field intensity in dielectric, but we know that K is equal to E naught by E. That means here E is equal to E naught by K. Now here we find width of air region. Width of air region. That means width of region in which air. Here is a air and here is a air. Total separation between plate is small d and thickness of slab is small t. If we subtract t from d, if we subtract width of this dielectric from the separation between plate, then we found the width of air region. Width of air region is d minus t. And width of dielectric, width of dielectric is t. So now here E naught is electric field intensity in free space, and width of air region or width of free space is d minus t, and the field in dielectric is E and the width of dielectric is t. Now here we found the potential difference between the plate. Hence net potential between the plate, net potential difference between the plates, V is equal to potential in air region or potential in free space region. Field in free space is E naught and width of free space is d minus t, and potential is defined as product of electric field intensity and width of region. That means here E naught is the field in free space and d minus t is the width of free space. That means this one is the potential in free space, and the plus electric field intensity in dielectric. Electric field intensity in medium is E and the width of medium is T. That means potential in medium is E into T. This one is the net potential. Now we substitute the values of E from this expression. Here V is equal to E naught d minus t plus E naught by kt. Here we take common E naught d minus t plus t by k, and what is value of E naught is equal to q divided by epsilon naught a. This expression used in previous two derivations, case 1 as well as case 2. E naught is equal to q divided by epsilon naught a. Now we substitute the value of E naught in above expression. V is equal to q divided by epsilon naught a, and here d minus t plus t by k. This one is the expression for potential between the plate when there is a dielectric slab of thickness t inserted between the plates of parallel plate capacitor. By definition of capacitance of capacitor, C is equal to Q by V. Now we substitute the value of V, we get result. Now here C is equal to Q, value of V is Q divided by epsilon naught A d minus t and plus t by k. This Q to Q cancel here. There here C is equal to this epsilon naught A comes in numerator. That means epsilon naught A and a denominator d minus t plus t by k. This one is the expression for capacitance of parallel plate capacitor when there is a dielectric slab of thickness t inserted between or introduced between the plates of capacitor. From this expression we found all the cases, case 1 as well as case 2, all expression found from this expression. That means this expression is known as general expression of capacitance of parallel plate capacitor. Now here we take some special cases. Now here we take case 1. If T is equal to D, means dielectric introduced between whole space between the plates of parallel plate capacitor. Then C is equal to epsilon naught A and d minus d and d by k. Here expression used as C is equal to epsilon naught A d minus t plus t by k. Here we substitute the value of t is equal to d minus t, and the value of t is equal to d. That means d minus d, and here t value of t is equal to d. This one d minus d is equal to 0. That means epsilon naught A divided by d by k. That means C is equal to k epsilon naught A by d. This one is the case 2. Here case 2, if t is equal to 0, that means free space between plates. If t is equal to 0, then expression of capacitance becomes C naught. If there is a vacuum, if there is a free space between plate, then notation of capacitance of parallel plate capacitor is C naught. So now here apply this expression. According to this expression, C is equal to epsilon naught A d minus t plus t by k, but here t is equal to 0. Now substituting the value of t at here and at here, we get epsilon naught a d minus 0 plus 0 by k. 0 by k gives infinite, 0 by k gives 0, and d minus 0 gives d. That means this became epsilon naught a by d. That means this expression is general expression of capacitance of parallel plate capacitor. Case 3. When dielectric slab replaced by metal slab. If dielectric slab replaced by metal slab, that means place of dielectric slab we introduce metal slab. For metal, k is equal to infinite. Dielectric constant of metal is infinite. Then what is the capacitance of parallel plate capacitor when there is a metal introduced? This one is the general equation. C is equal to epsilon naught a d minus t, t by k. Here k become infinite. That means C metal epsilon naught a d minus t and t divided by infinite. Something divided by infinite gives 0. Value of t by infinite gives 0. That means C metal is equal to epsilon naught a d minus t. This one is the expression for parallel plate capacitor when there is a metallic slab of thickness t introduced between the space of space between the plates of capacitor. These are the expression for capacitance of parallel plate capacitor in different cases. Now we discuss here some numerical problem. Now next topic one is the force between the plates of capacitor. Force between the plates of capacitor. Force between the plates of capacitor. Now here we take a capacitor. This has positively charged plate, this have charge plus Q, and this one is the, according to principle of capacitor, this one is the uncharged conductor. This one is the uncharged conductor, and in left side surface, due to induction there is a negative charge produced. Due to induction in left side negative charge produced, and due to induction outer surface positive charge induced, but we here earth outer surface, hence positive charge neutralized. That means this one is the here plate 1 and here plate 2. This one is the capacitor. Force between plates of capacitor here we have to found, and this one is the separation D. If separately we study this diagram, then here we found if we take a positive plate, and there is a point P at a distance D from this plate, and this have surface charge density plus sigma. This plate have surface charge density plus sigma, and area of this plate is A. This one is the plate 1. Let capital A is the area of each plate, and the sigma is the surface charge density. Then in chapter number 1, application of Gauss law, electric field intensity due to infinitely large charge sheet at any distance D is given as Now here electric field intensity due to plate 1 at P is equal to sigma divided by epsilon naught. Sigma divided by 2 epsilon naught. This one is the expression derived in chapter number 1. What is the value of sigma? Sigma is equal to Q by A. This is the definition of surface charge density. 2, that means E is equal to Q divided by 2A epsilon naught. This one is the electric field intensity here. This one is the this is equal to Q divided by 2A epsilon naught. Now from figure from above figure it is clear that there are two plates. That means here we consider electric field intensity at P, that means at a separation D, due to plate 1 field is E, and in this field there is a second plate placed. In this field there is a second plate. This one is the plate 2. That means plate 2 present in field E. This plate 2 present in this field E, and this plate have negative charge minus Q. This negative charge placed in this field along the right side, and this one is the negative charge placed in field, that means it experience a force opposite to field. That means this plate experience a force here, F is equal to minus QE. Force experienced by plate 2 in field of plate 1. F is equal to minus QE. Now here F is equal to minus Q into this one is the Q divided by 2A epsilon naught. Here we take n cap. N cap is the unit vector. N cap is the unit vector along right side. Now this one is the F is equal to minus Q square divided by 2A epsilon naught n cap. This one is the vector form of force, and the magnitude of force F is equal to Q square divided by 2 epsilon naught. This one is the expression of force experience plates of capacitor. That means force between plates of capacitor. So now first here we take in capacitor there are two plates. First we find the electric field intensity of first plate and the second plate placed in electric field of first plate have charge minus Q. Then find the force F is equal to minus QE. Substituting the values here, this one is the vector form, and the magnitude is F is equal to Q square divided by 2 epsilon naught A. Now here we discuss some numerical in PDF is numerical 1. In this numerical there is a parallel plate capacitor and there is a dielectric. This one is the dielectric constant of this dielectric is K, and this one is the separation D between the plates of capacitor. This have positive charge and this have negative charge, and this one is the thickness of dielectric slab. In problem, in numerical, thickness of dielectric slab is given 3d by 4. This 3d by 4 is given, and here C naught is the capacitance of this parallel plate capacitor when there is a free space between these plates. When there is free space between the plates, then capacitance C naught is equal to epsilon naught A by D. This is the equation number 1. If there is a dielectric slab insert between the plates of parallel plate capacitor of thickness T, then what is the expression for electric field? If there is dielectric slab of thickness T introduced between the plates, then C is equal to epsilon naught A D minus T plus T by K. Now we substitute the value of this T here and relate capacitance of parallel plate capacitor when there is a slab to when there is a free space. Then here C is equal to epsilon naught A D minus 3D by 4 and plus 3D. Now here C is equal to epsilon naught A D minus T plus T by K. Now we substitute the value of T, but T is equal to 3D by 4, and C is equal to epsilon naught A D minus 3D by 4 plus 3D divided by 4K. Now here we take now we solve this one, we get epsilon naught A, this gives D by 4 and this one is the 3D by 4K. Now here we take common small d, epsilon naught A, D is the common here, 1 by 4 plus 3D divided by 3 by 4K. Here epsilon naught A by D gives C naught, but C naught is equal to epsilon naught A by D. That means C is equal to C naught 1 upon 4 plus 3D divided by 4K. Now we take LCM. LCM is 4K and this gives K and this gives 3. Now we take 4K divided by K plus 3 C naught. That means when there is a dielectric slab of thickness 3D by 4 insert between or introduced between the plates of capacitor of dielectric constant K, then capacitance of capacitor became 4K divided by K plus 3 C naught. C naught is the capacitance when there is a free space between plates. In PDF there is a second numerical, question second is same as the question 1. Question number 2 similar as question number 1. Similar as question number 1. And now here question number 3. In question number 3 there is a capacitor and separation of plates of capacitor is D and there is free space. When there is a free space, then there is a capacitance C naught. C naught is equal to epsilon naught A by D, and in problem when there is a free space between plate, then capacitance is 10 microfarad. That means 10 into 10 to the power minus 6 farad. And in second part of this problem, here say separation between plates became double, twice. That means this separation became twice, and there is a dielectric K is equal to 10 introduced between the plates. Then what of the cap, then how to change the capacitance of this new capacitor. Now C is equal to, if there is a dielectric insert between plate, then capacitance C is equal to K epsilon naught A by D, but there is a separation between plate is 2D, that means 2D, and C is equal to K divided by 2, and epsilon naught A by D, this one is the epsilon naught A by D, here epsilon naught A by D, this value is 10 into 10 to the power 6, 10 into 10 to the power minus 6, and the value of K is 10, so now here 10 by 2 into 10 into 10 to the power minus 6, this one is a 5, this one is a farad, this one is a 50 microfarad. And there are problem 4, 5, 6, and now here we discuss fourth problem in PDF. A capacitor of unknown capacitance is connected across a battery of V volt. The charge stored in it is 360 microcoulomb. When potential difference across the capacitor is reduced by 120 volt, then charge stored in it became 120 microcoulomb. So now here we have to calculate the potential V and the unknown capacitance C. Now here let C is the unknown capacitance. So now here is step 1. In step 1, capacitance is C, potential is V, and the charge stored is 360 microcoulomb. So now here Q is equal to CV, and Q is given 360 microcoulomb, and CV, this is the equation number 1. Now in step 2, potential reduced by 120 volt, then charge stored became 120 microcoulomb. So now here charge became 120 microcoulomb, capacitance is same, and potential reduced by 120. In first step, in first part, there is a capacitance C, potential V, and the charge is 360. If potential reduced by 120, that means potential decreased by 120, then charge became 120 microcoulomb. So now in first part, here we have to find the value of potential and the unknown capacitance. This one is the equation number 2. Now here we take 2 divided by 1, we get 120 microcoulomb, 360 microcoulomb, and here CV minus 120, and the CV, here C to C cancel, 12 1 ja 12, 12 3 ja 36, here 1 upon 3 is equal to V minus 120 divided by V, here V is equal to cross multiply 3V minus 360. So now here 360 is equal to 3V minus V. Now here 2V is equal to 360. Now here V is equal to 360 divided by 2. That means 180 volt. This one is the answer of first part. And in first part, capacitance is also found. Now we substitute the value of V in equation number 1. Now substituting the value of V in equation 1, we get 360 microcoulomb V into C. Here V is equal to 180 into C. So now here C is equal to 360 divided by 180 microfarad. That means 2, that means C is equal to 2 microfarad. And in second part, here we have to find what will be the charge stored in the capacitor if the voltage applied had increased by 120 volt. In second part, here we have found the charge when its voltage increased by 120 volt. So now in second part, C is equal to 2 microfarad, that means 2 into 10 to the power minus 6 farad, and potential increased by 120 volt, that means become V dash. V dash, that means V plus 120, and the value of V is 180 and 120. Here V is equal to 180 volt. Now this became 300 volt. So now here we have to found Q dash. Q dash is equal to CV dash. What value of C is 2 into 10 to the power minus 6, and this one is the 300. That means Q dash 600 into 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb, or 600 microcoulomb. Now your fifth problem is, what is the area of plate of 1 farad parallel capacitor if the separation between the plate is 1 millimeter? So now here C is given 1 farad and D is given 1 mm. 1 mm, that means 1 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter, and epsilon r is equal to 8.85 into 10 to the power minus 12 Newton meter square per coulomb square. Sorry, coulomb square Newton meter square. Now capacitance of parallel plate capacitor, epsilon naught A by D. So now here we have to find the value of area A. So now here A is equal to C naught D divided by epsilon naught. Now substituting the value 1 into 10 to the power minus 3 and 8.85 into 10 to the power minus 12. Now here 10 to the power minus 3 into 10 to the power plus 12, here 8.85, and this becomes 10 to the power 9, and approximate this taken 9. 8.85 approximate taken 9. Then what is the value of A? This have 10 by 9 into 10 to the power 8. You have solved 9 1 ja 9, again 9 1 ja 9 into 10 to the power 8 meter square. This one is the area of plates of capacitor. Now sixth problem one is the a capacitance with air between its plate has a capacitance of 6 microfarad. That means C naught is given 6 microfarad, 6 into 10 to the power minus 6 farad. What will be its capacitance if glass is substituted for air? Dielectric constant of glass is 6. So now here C naught is equal to epsilon naught A divided by D if there is free space, and if there is dielectric between the plates, then C is equal to K epsilon naught A by D, or simply K C naught. Here value of C naught is given and here value of K is also given. That means C is equal to K. Value of K is given 6 and the value of this C naught is given C naught is given 6 microfarad. So now here this one is the 6 into 10 to the power minus 6 farad. That means C is equal to 36 into 10 to the power 6 farad, or C is equal to 36 microfarad. Now seventh problem one is here the distance between the plates of parallel plate capacitor is 1 millimeter and the area of each plate is 1 centimeter square. Calculate the capacitance of capacitor when a metal slab of thickness 0.5 centimeter introduced between the plate. If there is metal slab placed between the plates of capacitor, then C is equal to epsilon naught A D minus T. So now here 8.85 into 10 to the power minus 12 and area is given 1 centimeter square. Area is given 1 centimeter square, that means 10 to the power minus 4 meter square, and the separation is given 1 mm. That means 1 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter. So now we will substitute the value. Area of A 10 to the power minus 4 and T is given 0.5 mm. That means 0.5 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter. So now here D minus T and the value of D is 1 into 10 to the power minus 3 minus value of T, this one. So now here 8.85 into here 10 to the power minus 12 and 10 to the power minus 4, that means 10 to the power minus 16, and here 1 minus 0.5 into 10 to the power minus 3. Now here C is equal to 8.85 into 0.5 into 10 to the power minus 16 into 10 to the power 3. Then here C is equal to 88.5 by 5 into 10 to the power minus 30. Here we divide 5 1 ja 5 and gives 3, 5 7 ja 35 and gives also 3 and 5 7 ja 35 into 10 to the power minus 13. So now here C, here 1.77 into 10 to the power minus 12 farad, that means C is equal to 1.7. This one is 10 to the power minus 12, 10 to the power minus 12, that means picofarad.